What with? Hey, you! The water mages have discovered a portal to an unknown part of the island.
Interesting. As soon as you find out something that is really helpful, be sure to let me know. The artifact of Beliar could be hidden somewhere there. Find it.
Can you tell me anything about this stone tablet?
First, I suspected it might be a magical artifact, but I finally concluded that it is not of any great significance. I have not been able to decode the meaning of this tablet entirely, but it seems to concern the history of a very old culture. If you want the tablet, it's yours. I have no use for it.
Why is the Circle of Fire not supposed to know about you?
I used to be a high member of the Circle. Even then, I suspected that demon magic might be the key to the magic barrier. But I could never have convinced the other members of the Circle to follow this path. So I left the Circle in order to study the black arts. That is a crime for which the fire magicians, the ordained of Enos, the ever good and virtuous, will accept no excuse. They are certain that I'm still alive, but they have no idea where to find me, and that's a good thing too.
I'm back from the Valley of Mines.
High time too. What did you see?
You were right. The land's been overrun by an entire army of the enemy. Orcs are besieging the castle, and dragons have laid whole areas to waste. It won't be long before they attack Corinus, if I'm not mistaken. Lester said you wanted to see me at once. What the hell has happened here in the meantime?
The enemy has learned who you really are, and that you're planning to get hold of the Eye of Enos. He has recognized the threat. It has forced him to leave his cover and openly attack. The game of hide and seek is over. Yesterday, nobody knew what the enemy's attack would look like. Now it has become only too obvious.
I finally got the proof that Lord Hagen demanded of me.
What proof is that?
I received a letter from Garand, the commander of the Paladins in the Valley of Mines. In it, he asks for reinforcements.
That should be enough to convince that militant warhorse. Well done.
I was attacked by magicians in black robes.
The enemy has many faces. The Seekers are one of them. They're really the ones who prepare the ground for the enemy. They have taken up their positions in strategic places and are now only waiting for an opportunity to spring the trap. Stay out of their way. They are very powerful magical beings, and they will try to deter you at any cost.
What will be the next step now?
Go and bring Lord Hagen the letter from Garand, so that he may grant you access to the Eye of Enos. Then go to the monastery and talk to Pyrokar. He must give you the eye. Nothing is more important than getting this artifact away to safety. Go now before it's too late. The enemy will also try to lay his hands on it.
Hey. How's the hunting?
The last animal I could bring down was a large rat. Not very encouraging and bad for business. For several days now, some kind of snorting beast has been roaming the area. It not only kills everything that moves, it also interferes with my work.
There he is.
How's the situation?
Malik has disappeared and taken everything and everybody who would work for me with him. He said he was headed for the mountains. He couldn't stand it here anymore. The hordes of monsters pouring out of the pass every day into the high pastures are really getting to me. If at least I had a few helpers or mercenaries. There was even one who was willing to work for me. Changed his mind, though. I think his name was Wolf.
It'll be all right.
Without Malik, nothing gets done around here anymore. If something doesn't happen soon, I'll have to give up my farm. Hopefully he'll come back soon.
So where are we headed then?
Are you the foreman here?
If you want to go ambling across...
Forget it. You won't get anything from me.
You boys from the city guard are short of money, huh?
Come on and try it then.
Well, in that case...
Not bad at all. He deserved that.
Have you seen any bandits passing through here?
I certainly have. They passed along the edge of the field near Sekob's farm and entered the forest to the north.
Try that again.
If my eyes didn't deceive me, they were also dragging a young woman along to the forest. I really hope they left her alone. Well, I'm just glad they stayed away from our farm.
Everything else all right?
These are bad times. I can't find my sheep. I guess I'll have to fess up to Sekob.
There's this guy who demands a toll from every passerby, claiming he's the farmer.
Yes, I know. That's Bronco. Not that I haven't pounded it into him 1,000 times that he should finally get back to work.
But
He just doesn't do it. My father's quite annoyed with me that I still haven't managed to persuade him to go back to work.
maybe I can help.
Do you mean that?
All right.
But hurry up about...
So, still got that big mouth?
Don't beat me, please! I'll even go back to work, okay?
Bronco's back at work.
Really? That's terrific.
Yeah, and now I want my cash.
Well,
Everything all right with you?
Well, it's so-so. My back hurts from all this hard labor. What are you doing here? I don't get visitors here all that often.
What are you doing here?
I've been asking myself that for several years. Sekob, my husband, has fallen out with everyone in the area by now. He's in debt everywhere, and so he steals goods from Onar stocks and sells them in town. By now, he's accumulated a fortune with his underhanded dealings, and he works our field hands until their backs break. His own people call him nothing but slave driver these days. I'm not particularly proud to call myself the wife of Sekob. Believe me, sometimes I wish the barrier were still in place. Would you like to buy something to eat? Or perhaps something for hunting in the forest?
What can you offer me?
What do you want?
Barrier?
Well, it's the dome that used to enclose the old Valley of Mines. Many of the farmers and workers who committed a crime back then were simply tossed in there, and they never came back.
Keep your chin up.
Take care of yourself and don't let them get to you.
Now you shall feel the power of the Master. You cannot elude it.
Nothing to be had there.
Nobody ever asks me. No, he insisted you pick that up. Been there, done that. Why'd you pick that up then? If he doesn't see that, that's the fault. I can't help it. Ever change. Where did you pick that up then? No one really wants to hear that.
I may have found a job for you on Bengar's farm.
Let's hear it.
The pass to the Valley of Mines comes out directly at Bengar's farm. He's got problems with all the beasts who squeeze through the pass. Someone needs to defend Bengar's farm.
That would be something. Then at least I'd be away from the farm here and wouldn't have to stare at the smithy. Good. That comes to 800 gold coins.
A hefty price.
Well, for one of us, I'd do it for almost nothing. But for you...
Here's your gold.
Good. I'm off then to see those beasts. Let's see who else on this farm I can enlist. See you later.
I've got no time to serve that.
And there's one like this forever.
That was obvious all on myself.
I can't believe that.
There have been all kinds of rumors. Who said that? Sorry for the poor guy. Nobody ever asks for rumors. I've got no time for things like that. Have you ever asked? It's totally obvious. Anymore.
I used to say that myself.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
No idea. You tell me.
I'm gonna bet off myself. It's a bad business. Is it really true? From my opinion.
I've got an old coin here.
Show me. Oh yeah? That won't bring much on the open market. I'll pay you a gold piece for it. Exactly as much as it used to be worth.
It's a deal.
Good. If you have any more of those.
Interested in some more old coins?
Sure. You still have any?
A few.
Thanks. Here's your money. Bring me all you can find.
Nobody wants to know.
Don't tell me this is Gothic. There's nothing you can do about it.
I wouldn't be so sure.
That was no big
That's
deal.
all just gossip. We hardly know who to believe these days.
My own opinion about that.
You just have to listen.
Touching that.
He never would have thought of that himself.
I've got a...
Oh, yeah? I'll pay you.
It's a...
Good. If you have...
Interested?
Sure.
A few.
Thanks. Here's your...
You can't rely on everything you hear.
He never would have thought of that himself.
My problem.
Tell me that isn't
No
true.
idea. You tell me.
You hardly know who to...
I've got my own opinion about that.
That was obvious all along himself.
Show me your wares.
What can I offer you?
I never knew that. You know who to believe these days.
I've got my own opinion about
You
that.
hardly know who to believe these days. You don't even know how to hold a sword. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Nothing there. All by yourself out here?
Tell me what you want of me, and then go away. I'm busy.
Who are you?
You haven't heard of me then. Herb witch, they say. Quack, they call me. But when they're in a bad way, they all suddenly remember good old Sigita and her healing herbs.
What are you doing out here?
I've been living here for as long as I can remember, attending to my herbs. The forest is my friend. It offers me all that I need.
Can you heal me?
That's what you came for, isn't it? Just let me know when there's something wrong with you.
Thekla sent me to pick up a package for her.
Ah, yes. I had actually expected her days ago. Here's the package. Take good care of it.
What wares do you have to offer?
Tell me what you want.
Can you teach?
How interesting. I don't get asked that very... So you want to be my student? Then the moment. I am working on a very rare potion made from exquisite herbs and juices. If you can get me one ingredient, a very rare herb, which I don't have here, I shall train you.
What ingredient is that?
It's an extremely rare plant, an herb called sun aloe. You can recognize it by its intensive almond scent.
Where can I find this ingredient?
The herb I require only grows in places where it can get all the nutrients it needs. These are found in the excrements of a black troll. That's why it's so difficult for me to get the herb, you see?
Let's see if I can get hold of it somewhere.
Well then, good luck with your search.
I found the sun aloe.
Thank you. And now, ask me whatever you want to know about brewing potions.
What potions can you teach me to brew?
So, which potion shall it be?
the truth.
Will it ever?
That's no secret.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Can't rely on that.
I'd have gone about it differently.
And that's the truth.
That's really not my problem.
Been there, done that.
Will it ever change?
No one really wants to hear that.
That's really not my problem.
That's no secret.
Show me your wares.
Certainly, Brother of the Ring.
You don't have to tell me that.
It's a bad business.
I've got no time for things like that.
Is it really true?
Been there, done that.
That was obvious all along.
Things I could tell you.
That's been known a long time.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
That was obvious all along.
Can you hear me now? I don't know why that happened, but great. That means that no voice audio for the streaming I've done tonight, which is perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. How you doing, that guy? How you doing tonight? Alright, so there's a bunch of wargs down there. Which is not a thing apparently I can deal with. Work tomorrow. Bit of video game indecision. Can't really figure out what I want to play. So I did a little Hearthstone, and now I'm doing a little Gothic. Thinking about playing WoW. Thinking about playing Destiny. Thinking about playing just a lot of things, really. I guess I'll take that swamp weed. We've got ourselves into a kind of precarious position here in this game, in that we triggered a change in the world that I don't know that we were prepared for. See if we can kill this orc. Finally. He seemed almost doable before. Maybe we want to heal first. I only want the orc, not the wolf. If he gets crit sooner than I do, then it goes real bad for me. Yep. All right. Well, what do you think, that guy? Should we play anything specific?
That's not what I heard. He can't keep anything to himself.
Don't tell me that. I don't believe that.
That's not what I heard.
And the sea released the land, and there arose all creatures, trees as well
as Well, that doesn't help. Alright, how many swords do I have? I mean, of the swords that are relevant for selling. Three. We need 2.
Hey! What can I get from you?
I can sell you some steel billets.
Can you sell me some steel billets? I don't really care about steel billets, but I do care about selling you a bunch of my excess. Oh, did I accidentally sold my walking stick? I didn't mean to do that. Destiny? We could do Destiny. I've been meaning to get back to some Destiny for a minute and been kind of putting it off. Oh, did I accidentally sell my extra sword? God dang it. Alright. Give me one of those back. Thank you.
Hey!
There you are again.
I want to sell the weapon.
Good. Fine. And here's your pet.
Wait, what else did he take? Three items given. I still have my 2 swords.
Wait a minute.
There you are.
That's a good question, that guy. I don't even remember.
I'm good. Fine.
Let's look it up. Gothic 2 release date. It was November 29th of 2002. So 15 years ago.
Hey!
There you are again.
2003 was probably the expansion, which this has in it too, but I was just thinking the original.
I want good fun.
Hey!
There. I'm good fun.
Hey!
There you are.
I want to
go. Fine.
Hey, you!
There you are again.
I want to sell the weapons I
want
forged.
Good. Fine.
Thanks, man, for all that free gold. I guess I want to check out. We could probably switch to Destiny. Like I said, it doesn't really matter what I do at the moment. I haven't settled on anything. Oh, in America? Yeah, I get a lot of European folk when I'm playing the old Gothic, usually.
Good thing you're here. You need to help me.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's this about?
My own opinion about that.
What is this about?
A lot of things have changed since I left here. I have to get back on my feet somehow.
What's the problem?
I have to get into the upper quarter, but I'm not a citizen of the town, and I don't have enough money to bribe the guards. That's where you come in.
So you want me to lend you some gold?
Nonsense. I've got some gold. A whole lot of gold, even. Unfortunately, I don't have it with me. You need to go fetch my gold for me.
Alright, where's your gold?
Okay, I'll help you.
Well, listen. Back when the barrier was still in place, I hid a small treasure. It's been quite a while. That's why I forgot to take it with me. And I can't leave here at all at the moment. To cut a long story short, you must go to the Valley of Mines for me and fetch my gold.
Alright, where's the gold hidden?
Where's the gold hidden?
Directly at the trading square, above the abandoned mine. It's in a leather satchel. Spare yourself that comment. I know myself that we must have walked right past it. Just bring me the bag. But don't forget to check that it's the right one, so you don't walk all that way for nothing.
How can I recognize it?
It's full of gold. A whole lot of gold.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good for when it was released. I'll try and find your gold.
To find your gold.
Just do it. That's enough for me.
That doesn't surprise me.
All right.
Really didn't deserve that.
All I want to know before I stop is, do I have access to a new set of armor?
That's not what I heard. Enos deals out fair punishment. Is it really?
Because I'm getting the snot still beat out of me by all the stuff.
I bring you news from Garand. Here, he gave me this message for you.
Our situation is worse than I had feared, but report to me on the situation in the Valley of Mines.
The Paladins are holed up in the castle in the Valley of Mines, surrounded by orcs. There were many casualties in the prospecting operations, and there's barely any ore left. Well, I should say that without any help, the lads are lost. That's how it looks.
I shall find a way to rescue this expedition. You have done much for us. Enos will thank you.
I'm not all that interested in his gratitude. I want his eye.
Yes, of course, I stand by my word. Take this letter. It will open the monastery gates to you. Speak with Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, and show him this authorization. He will grant you access to the Eye of Enos. One more thing before you go.
Basically, it's...
Take this rune as a token of my gratitude. It will take you safely back to the city whenever you want.
Oh, thank God for that.
I want to take up service with the Order.
To be a warrior of Enos means to devote yourself entirely to the cause of Enos. Only the noblest and bravest warriors are accepted into our order. If you are truly determined to become a paladin, you must prove that you are worthy.
And have I done that?
I want to take up service with the Order.
To be... if...
Okay.
How's this?
We must do... Perhaps the Eye of Enos can...
Okay, so that doesn't... No, that's fine.
The situation in the Valley of Mines is quite worrying, but we should develop plans to get rid of the dangers and get our boys out of there along with the ore.
Alright, speaking of Skyrim, I should play Skyrim again one of these days. I don't think I ever finished the story of it. I just always, you know, fuck around. Fuck around with guilds and stuff. And explore. Alright, well apparently I don't have access to new armor, because apparently I can't join the Paladins yet. So, I don't know... I don't know what gives.
I'm no better off myself. That was quite obvious.
Alright.
I'm no better off myself.
Well, I think the next time I'm here I need to load up on a bunch of money. So I'm gonna just save here. And then we'll change games. I suppose. Unless Unless someone has showed up because of the old Gothic. One of the normal lads. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Let's fuck around on Destiny a little bit then. Because I do keep these separate, I am going to stop the stream for a sec, but I'll be right back. You know,